we're going to take the Grand Theft Auto. It's the Grand Theft Auto, as you can see. So I want you people to walk with me. If you're going to, so you can open it up from both sides. This side. Hey, you want money? Okay.
I asked Floyd today, because I always hear on the news Floyd's hurting for money, or people start rumors. You don't get into that,
no,
but
Floyd,
it's not true.
No, come on. Floyd gets a 7-figure check every month for the rest of his life. Stop it.
Thank you, Leonard.
And he got 9 figures in the bank.
Riches is short-term. Wealth is long-term.
Floyd Mayweather recently confronted speculation about his finances during an Instagram Live session. Shutting down the rumors directly, he declared, "I ain't broke," making it clear he rejects claims that he's anywhere near bankruptcy.
Well, I bought myself on my contract for $750,000, and in just 3 fights, I made $750 million.
So would you say that was maybe the biggest point in your career? Was
I think
because you had the talent, you had all of that.
I think the best thing about my career was I'm my own boss. That I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I rolled the dice, and to become great at whatever you want to do, you got to roll the dice and take a chance on yourself.
Mayweather, famous for generating massive income through boxing and multiple business ventures, has regularly displayed his fortune online, giving followers a glimpse of his luxury lifestyle and high-profile investments. His recent remarks were clearly intended to reinforce the idea that his finances remain strong and to push back against any storyline claiming the opposite.
If somebody right now in here hit the lottery, the first thing they're gonna say is give it all to me, because they don't know no better. Because rich and wealth is two different things. When you're rich for a short period of time. Riches is short term. Wealth is long term. You can have 100 million, but if you don't got no game plan, it's gonna be gone. So if I didn't know what I know now, they'd gave me 100 million when I was young, I probably would off. But with a lot of time, a lot of experience, being around the right people, I knew about balance. I knew what I wanted in life. So even like when I get like Monday, I got a wire coming for another 20 million. But I don't get moved by the money no more.
Over the course of his legendary career, Floyd Mayweather has reportedly generated more than $1.1 billion, fueled by blockbuster fights. Around $300 million from his showdown with Conor McGregor, and roughly $250 million from facing Manny Pacquiao. Outside the ring, he claims his investments, particularly in real estate, bring close to $300 million per month. One of his boldest decisions came in 2006, when he paid $750,000 to buy himself out of his top-ranked contract, a move that later paved the way for an estimated $750 million in earnings from major bouts. His empire now stretches beyond boxing, including luxury real estate holdings, an exotic car collection, Mayweather Promotions, and the Money Team brand, reinforcing his image as one of the richest athletes in the world.
If everybody claiming that I'm not that sharp and I'm not that smart, then why should I give you guys my business plan?
Right, why you want to know?
Why should I reveal my business plan? It's obvious if I've been a multi-millionaire and made over $1 billion by the time I was 40, I think I made over $1.2 billion with no endorsement deals, independent. So it's obvious I got some type of remedy or I know what I'm doing.
Mayweather has frequently spoken about the influence of his billionaire circle, explaining how being around extreme wealth fueled his own drive for more. During a conversation with Snoop Dogg, he shared a telling moment, recalling how he would tell his affluent friends, "It's cool to ride on your yacht, but I need one like this too. You can't really be my friend if you can't show me how to get it." That mentality, he says, pushed him beyond simply earning big paychecks. It motivated him to chase long-term financial power and true independence.
Every time I got around my billionaire buddies, I was more like, it's cool to come over your house, but I need a house like this.
Yeah.
It's cool to ride on your yacht, but I need a yacht like this. It's cool to ride on your jet, but I want a jet like this. And I said, no, I don't want to ride on yours. You show me how to get it. You can't be my friend if you can't show me how to get it. Because once they show me how to get it, then I can install it in my children. Then it trickles down.
It's a bloodline thing.
Yes. So it's about wealth. You know, I'm no longer rich, I'm wealthy.
Mayweather has also pointed to a meeting with Warren Buffett, even jokingly calling him the original founder of the money team. He recalled discussing the mindset required to turn $100 million into $1 billion, framing it as a lesson in long-term wealth building, drawing comparisons to the way billionaires continue expanding their empires well into retirement. Mayweather argues that if they can keep multiplying their fortunes later in life, there's no reason he should slow down either.
I remember you brought Warren Buffett earlier. He still lives in the house that he grew up in. But he said the only thing I have to have as a billionaire, I got to have a private jet.
That's not what Warren Buffett got. So me and Warren Buffett is sitting down like this in a dressing room one time, right before one of my fights, and I'm talking to him. We talking about jets. I'm talking about my jets. At that particular time, I think I had 2 jets at that time. The next thing you know, this man tell me he got, I think, 540 jets. He had like 500 and some jets. So he really showing out.
Yeah.
Mayweather has consistently stressed the value of studying the habits of billionaires to create long-term wealth. While speaking with Snoop Dogg, he shared how he would tell his ultra-wealthy friends, "It's nice to ride on your yacht, but I want one like this myself. If you're really my friend, show me how to get it." That mentality, he says, pushed him to chase more than flashy paydays. It drove him toward true financial independence and ownership.
I didn't understand because when I signed my deal, I was only a teenager. When a teenager getting that type of money, you're a kid. You don't know no better. So with age, I grew and understood the business part. And once I said, I'm no longer going to be just an athlete. I'm going to be a businessman. See, a lot of the fighters right now in boxing, they're just fighters. Right. I'm a businessman.
Rumors claiming Floyd Mayweather is broke have spread across the internet, fueled by reports of tax issues, legal battles, and accusations from figures like 50 Cent skeptics often highlight his extravagant lifestyle, private jets, exotic cars, and multi-million-dollar estates as proof that his spending may be out of control. Yet, there is no verified evidence showing that Mayweather is bankrupt. He has repeatedly rejected those claims, even going live on Instagram to insist that his finances remain solid, pointing to more than $1 billion earned from boxing, along with continued income from real estate and promotional ventures. Many analysts view the bankruptcy narrative as overstated and lacking concrete proof.
What the hell is going on with Floyd Mayweather, man?
Man, do we got money or not? I don't know what's going on.
I'm lost.
Man, I seen, I think Stephen A was talking about he was bankrupt.
See, I know he came out with this commercial talking about he just invested in this deal that's worth like $402 million that's dealing with 60 apartment buildings.
Yeah, I heard the nigga bought half of New York.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so he walking down the street of New York. Yeah, I own that one. I
seen that too.
So some people reached out to the agencies that he's connected with about this deal, and they said no comment.
Let me say something. I got a question. Niggas is nosy for no reason.
Nosy as hell.
What I'm reaching out to these people about they deal for?
We want to talk to you about the Floyd Mayweather deal. No comment. But they say his name ain't on no paperwork or nothing.
I seen him somewhere on something. He look like a bum.
Floyd?
Yeah, he was looking like a bum. Had like he ain't shaved in months.
Oh yeah, I seen that too.
There's no way this man is broke. There's no way.
Yeah.
If he is, I don't know where the money went to.
Exactly.
Even with his enormous earnings, reports have indicated that Mayweather encountered serious financial pressure. One of the biggest concerns was a reported $22.2 million debt owed to the IRS, a situation that allegedly influenced his decision to step back into the spotlight and participate in exhibition bouts after retirement.
Well, there may be another reason Floyd Mayweather has agreed to fight Conor McGregor. ESPN reporting that Mayweather, get this, still has not paid his taxes for 2015. We don't know how much money Mayweather owes, but he's asking the IRS for a break until the fight, the end of August. Mayweather made about $220 million from his fight with Manny Pacquiao. That was back in 2015. He's expected to make about that much for the McGregor fight. Maybe he should have stayed retired and paid his taxes.
Yeah, pay taxes. Usually that catches up with you if you don't do that.
Documents show that Mayweather was dealing with outstanding tax liens from earlier years, including roughly $7.2 million tied to 2010. In a filing with the U.S. tax court, he acknowledged owning significant assets, but argued that much of his wealth was tied up in illiquid holdings, making an immediate payout difficult. He requested a delay in payment until after his 2017 bout with Conor McGregor, expecting the fight's massive earnings to resolve the tax bill.
But it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Floyd Mayweather's financial controversies go beyond taxes, exposing a history of legal disputes and questionable transactions. In 2015, he faced a lawsuit for not paying $1.4 million on a $3 million diamond necklace, having stopped payments after an initial $1 million deposit and 6 subsequent installments. He also confronted past tax issues during a press conference with Conor McGregor, where he displayed an uncashed $100 million check to showcase his financial stability and dismiss doubts about his wealth.
Training hard. Did Floyd not take out his own jets?
Floyd's got 3.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
Floyd,
yeah.
So Floyd's got the one that
he got,
and he got 2
tax
others.
problems. That's what he's got. Oh, stop.
Yeah, Floyd.
That's heavy. That's heavy.
It's hard to get out from underneath
Fucking
that.
right it is, especially when I'm on top of you.
At a 2017 press conference promoting his fight with Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather confronted rumors about his finances by dramatically revealing an uncashed $100 million check, his guaranteed purse from the 2015 bout against Manny Pacquiao. The display was meant to refute claims of financial trouble and unpaid taxes. He stated that he had already paid $26 million to the IRS for 2015 and challenged the ongoing scrutiny of his wealth. Still, reports showed that he had requested a temporary reprieve from the IRS due to liquidity concerns and later settled a 2017 tax bill exceeding $6.6 million.
He's like the Floyd Mayweather. He's like the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA, the UFC.
I didn't know Conor McGregor was undefeated. I didn't know that he had a reign in MMA for 20 years and undefeated, and was world champion in 5 different weight classes. That's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I guess you guys telling me something new. If you say he's the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA.
Well, do you?
I mean, if you're saying he's the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA, I'm trying to find out. Have you ever made $300 million in one night? Have you ever made $100 million in one night? Have you ever made $70 million in one night? So, as far as trying to say that he's the Floyd Mayweather of MMA, I mean, it's okay to just to say it, but it's not true. I'm a legend, a living legend. You know, I gave just sport of boxing. I gave years and years of hard work. It was blood, sweat, and tears. I had a tremendous team. I had a tremendous run. I think that it's time for if Conor McGregor need to go out there and do what he do. But never compare Conor McGregor to me. That's a total disrespect.
What would it, yeah.
I mean, once again, I'm an elephant. Elephant don't beef with ants. You know, elephant is so large you don't even see ants.
Mayweather's transformation from pretty boy to money was a calculated move that turned him into boxing's biggest draw. By embracing a flashy persona, flaunting his wealth, and engaging in provocative trash talk, he became a figure people either loved or loved to hate. This magnetic approach captivated audiences, attracting fans eager to see him triumph and critics hoping he'd fall. The hype around his fights translated into staggering pay-per-view numbers, most notably his 2015 clash with Manny Pacquiao, which pulled in over 4.4 million buys and generated more than $400 million in domestic revenue.
No, this is Money Mayweather, not Pretty Boy Floyd. You see, in boxing, usually people have like an alter ego, the character they play. He had to change his character from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money because Pretty Boy Floyd had a problem. You need to listen. Now, the problem was he was tiny. But more than that, his hands were tiny. Now, I don't know much about JB, but I know he ain't big. And them boy got the same frame. That's twinning him. Now, let me be more specific. It wasn't his hands so much that were tiny. It's that they were brittle. It's believed to be genetic because his dad broke his hand and his uncle broke his hand. Yeah, they were all boxers and them boys could throw hands. But that does not mean he had it easy. You see, his dad sold a bunch of stuff and his mom did a bunch of stuff. So to escape his traumatic childhood, all he would do is train day in and day out. He said, I had to take care of my mom. But he trained so much because it's all he knew that his hands started to hurt. Now, during a match, he breaks his hand. It turns out that both of his hands were severely injured. They told him, Floyd, you not boxing anymore. He said, nah, I'm finna box. They said, no, you're not hearing me. The problem is you already beat everybody your size. Listen, Floyd had a bigger issue. He needed to start boxing people that were way bigger than him because everybody his size couldn't hang with him. So if his hands were breaking against smaller guys, against bigger guys, he better have no arms. So Mayweather's team said we need to switch things up. This dude, Mayweather's promoter, said switch things. What? Not everything's saying the same, stupid. He said unless y'all got $750K to exit your contract, it's done. Mayweather said here. He said what? I don't pay you that much. Mayweather said, I've been saving up for this day. He said, oh, okay, big dog, you got it. So they devised a plan. Go from Pretty Boy to Money. See, Pretty Boy loved to throw hands, but Money was a defensive specialist. In fact, he's easily considered as the greatest defensive boxer of all time. But that wasn't the only reason he changed his name. Look at that man's face. See, Mayweather was known to talk smack and aggravate people, but this made things even worse because now he's blocking and running away. So people was like, you doing all this talking, but you running. But as he's moving away, he's throwing in some hits here and there. And before you know it, when the fight's over, he lands so many more hits that he always wins. So people would always say, Mayweather, you boring. You not throwing hands for real. But his reply was always, nah, do something about it. So people lost it. They started paying to see him lose. But this strategy was none other than Muhammad Ali's strategy. In his words, he would talk so much trash that people would pay to see him lose. And they would get disappointed every time. So they would come back next time and spend some more money. But the only person winning is Muhammad Ali. So this turns Mayweather into one of the richest athletes of all time. Why? Because of his brittle hands. So don't let anyone ever tell you you can't do something.
Mayweather's self-promotion extended far beyond the ring. He skillfully used media appearances and reality shows, most notably HBO's 24/7, to highlight his extravagant lifestyle and rigorous training, keeping public attention squarely on him. By controlling his narrative and embracing the role of the provocateur, he turned every fight into a must-watch spectacle, cementing his reputation as a marketing force in sports that he has consistently brushed off critics, attributing their remarks to jealousy. In a 2022 interview, he asked, "When you say, 'I'm jealous of somebody,' there has to be a reason. What is the reason?" He proudly pointed to his accomplishments. "I still got all my buildings in New York City. I got 100 cars paid for. I got 30 houses paid for." Mayweather's bold display of wealth and confidence has become a defining part of his public image. He frames his lavish lifestyle as proof of his hard work and determination, saying, "I fought my way from poverty to the top. I deserve to live an incredible lifestyle."
Okay, that's the best fight in the calendar. But then Mayweather and Conor McGregor, just their personalities, they came with this crazy energy and a press tour, and it just diverted attention away. So he has done it before, but now he's being accused of doing it to his own fighter by the fighter himself, possibly, because, again, it was subliminal, and then that's what people are thinking. So Floyd responds to this, and he says, "As far as me being jealous of anyone, and I'm not talking about my fighters, I mean, God has truly blessed me and put me in a position to be able to give back to my fighters. If giving back is jealousy, then that's what it is. Fighters and individuals are going to feel like they want to feel. And my job is to always be a bigger person and continue to stay positive and push for my fighters to be great." So you see right there, Floyd Mayweather decided to take the high road, and he's not going to engage in some back and forth with one of his fighters. That's what it sounds like to me. If you guys feel something different, you guys let me know in the comment section. But it is what it is.
Mayweather's flashy displays of wealth have sparked criticism from fellow boxing icons. Mike Tyson commented that Mayweather is a little too into himself, implying that his behavior often reads as arrogance rather than self-assurance. Tyson went further, taking issue with Mayweather's claims of being greater than Muhammad Ali, labeling him delusional and describing him as a very small, fearful man.
What lessons do you think Pacquiao and Mayweather could learn from you in terms of life away from the ring?
Well, Floyd seems to be going through some stuff like me right now, you know, like realizing no one's his friend and everybody's probably, even though I even hate to say it, because maybe everybody's kind of a little jealous of him, you know, because he is Floyd Mayweather. I know these other guys got their money, but this guy is the champ of the world. You know, it's hard to compete with that. So he's pretty big on those scales as far as on the celebrity scale. So he's gonna realize what life is all about and what friends are all about, and realize that we only have a few of them, and sometimes they're the only ones we got. They may not be the ones we want, but they're the ones we have. You know. Sometimes we want to have glorious, glamorous friends.
Some critics contend that Mayweather's relentless flaunting of wealth, particularly during periods when many face economic struggles, can come across as tone-deaf. His social media posts featuring private jets, piles of cash, and luxury cars have sparked backlash, with some fans calling him insecure and suggesting he still seeks external validation. These debates underline the delicate balance between confidence and arrogance, especially for public figures showcasing extreme affluence, while others struggle financially. How do you view Mayweather's flashy lifestyle? Share your thoughts in the comments and join the conversation.